Right then, so the first part we're going to be looking at is the intro. It's probably like the most trickiest part of the song to actually learn, and it's going to sound a little bit something like this. I think normally it's played with like a bit of distortion, but just so it's easier for you guys to hear, I've just got like a clean tone on my amp instead. So here we go. Okay, so that's what it sounds like, so let's have a look at how to play it. Right then, to start with then, all we're going to do is hit string number 6, open. Okay, and then we've got our index finger on fret number 6 on string number 4. We're going to play that once, and then we're going to play it again, hammer on to fret number 7 using our middle finger, and then pull it back off, yeah? And if you're not sure what hammer-ons and pull-offs are, have a look at my main site, search for a video on hammer-ons and pull-offs, and I've got a tutorial showing you everything you need to know about those, and once you're okay with those, come back and then you'll have no problems with this intro. So here we go then, yeah, it should sound something like this. So it's open, then 6, play this 6 again, hammer on to 7, pull off. Yeah, and from there then, we can actually take off our index finger. We're going to put our middle finger on fret number 7, string 6, play that. Then we're going to take that finger off, play string number 5, open, yeah, and then we're going to put our middle finger onto string number 5, fret 9, play that, take your finger off, back to string number 5, open, so like this. Okay, that's the first little part of it then. Yep. From there then, it actually starts off the same, so this again. Yeah. And then the second time, all we're going to do is drop off that extra 0 at the end, yeah? So if you look at the tab, hopefully you can see the differences, and the second time, it'll sound like this. Okay, so that's the first two parts then. The second part is going to be the same as the first. The only difference is, instead of starting on the string number 6 open, we're going to start on string number 5 open, okay? So this time it'll sound like this. Yes, that's a different note, and altogether it'll be like this. Yeah, so like I said, it's the same it's the same kind of riff, only difference is starting on a different string. And the final part of the riff is actually a little bit different again. So we're going to start on open, string number 5, do then the same pattern on the 4th string using the 6, hammer on, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so the only difference here then is, after you've played that, stretch over, in little finger, fret number 9, string number 4. Okay, take all your other fingers off, so you've just got your little finger on. You're going to put your middle finger onto fret number 7, string 6, little finger off. Okay, and then little finger onto fret number 9, string 5. So the last part, yeah. So it's a little bit of stretching between your little finger and your ring finger, but if I just play that last section, it'll sound like this. Okay. Alright, so the second part of the intro then, that's like the quicker part, like this. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is lots of pull-offs and lots of open notes, okay? So, to start off with then, index finger and fret number 4 on string number 1. I'm going to pick that once and then pull off, yeah, to the open note, and then we're going to pick string 2 open and then string 1 open, so like this. Yeah. Okay, we do that twice. Yeah. Slide down. We're going to do the same pattern, starting on fret number 2 now. Yeah. Back up. Start it again on fret number 4. And to finish off, play it again, starting on fret number 5. Okay. So, all in all, it sounds like this, nice and slow. Okay, and then you'll notice that all I've done there is played it with my index finger every time. It's not really that efficient. If you want to, you can play it with your starting on your ring finger and then use your index finger on fret number 2, index finger again on fret number 4, your little finger on fret number 5 like this. Now it's a little bit more difficult to do these little changes, especially with your little finger, but it basically just means that you're not having to move your finger up and down and just keeping those where they are. Okay, so that's the intro then. Alright then, so on the verse then we're going to be playing some dead simple power chords and doing a lot of palm muting, okay? Because what we're going to be doing is trying to get this kind of sound. Okay, so what I'm doing there then, index finger, fret number 2, string number 5, then we're going to play that and also string number 6 open, so this sound. Yeah, I'm going to play it down once and that's not palm muted, yes, I like this. Okay, and then what we're going to do is play it 6 more times where we are palm muting it, yes, I like this. Okay, and what I do, I just happen to do downstrokes, and if you listen to the song, it might be downstrokes, it might be alternate like this. Okay, it's up to you, you know, whatever you find easiest, but all in all, it'll sound like this. Okay, so it's remember just those 2 strings, once open and then 6 times palm muted. Okay, then what we're going to do, leave your index finger where it is, put your ring finger onto fret number 4, string number 4, play that 5 times palm muted. Yes, I've just done downstrokes there, and then if you want to, you can actually leave that finger there, because what we're going to do now is just play the top 2 strings again, yeah? Strings 5 and 6. We're going to play that 8 times now, palm muted. Okay, and then it's going to be playing strings 4 and 5, where our fingers already are, 5 more times again, downstrokes, palm muted. Okay, put it together, and then you'll have this. Okay, that's the first part of the verse then. Second part, it's pretty similar, just going to start off in a different chord position. So, index finger onto fret number 2, string number 4. I'm going to do the same shape then. So it's a big downstroke where we're not palm muting. Yeah, then palm muting it 6 times. Okay, and then what we're going to have to do is take your finger up a string, so it's your index finger on fret number 2, string 5, ring finger, fret number 4, string number 4, so back into that old position. Do that 5 times like we have been doing, palm muted. Okay, then back to the 2 shape, do that 8 times, palm muted. Then back to the 2nd and the 4th frets shape, and that 5 times again. Okay, and in its entirety, I'll play it quite slow for you, but it should sound something like this. Okay. And so for the chorus then, we're going to be playing the same chords that we've just played. So to start with, it's going to be your index finger. What we're going to do with that is cover strings 4 and 5, yeah, on the 2nd fret. And we're going to have string 6 open, yeah, so it'll be this sound. Okay, and then for the chorus, it's quite heavy, yeah, so I'm going to have no palm muting. Okay, yeah, and then we're going to play it once down, and then we're going to play it 6 more times, doing down, up, yeah, so alternately. So it's going to sound like this. Yeah, so do, 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 do. Okay, then from that shape, then leaving your index finger where it is, we're going to put on ring finger, fret 4, string number 4, little finger, fret 4, string number 3, same shape, so once down, and then down, up, you know, until you've played it 6 more times. Yeah? Then just take your fingers off, and it's your index finger, So it's on fret number 2, covering strings 3 and 4 this time, yeah? So basically, from that start position, it's just down a string. Same shape again, same strumming pattern. Okay, and it's back to the 2nd and the 4th frets again, same shape again. Okay, all together, sound like this. Okay, it's going to play that through twice, but the second time, the very ending is different, yeah? So you're going to start off again in that shape, then it's to this shape, back to that shape, and then the last time, when we go back to the 2nd and the 4th frets, what we're going to do is just play it twice, yeah? Like this. Okay, so forget the, just twice. And after I've played it, all I'm doing is getting like the side of my hand here, resting it down on the strings like that to stop the notes. Okay, and that's a chorus. What we're going to do now then is have a look at the next part, and I think that's just like a bit of a bridge, like an interlude, okay? Okay, right then, so for the bridge, we're going to be using the same chords again, so you know, instead of actually going through and telling you the chords, you're going to know them already. Just look at the tab. All I'll do is just play it for you, so you've got the sound in your head, and it's going to be all palm muted. Like I said, I'm going to do just downstrokes, I think, again. On the record it might actually be up and down alternate strokes, but it's going to sound like this, yeah? Okay, yeah, and that's basically the bridge. I think that repeats twice, and then after that we're going to go to the outro, which is like a bit of a take of the second intro, where we're going like this, you know, that kind of thing, and we'll kind of have a look at that now. Right, so as you've just heard, the outro is very similar to the first part. Yeah, it's just going to be a lot slower. We're not going to be doing any pull-offs, but what we are going to be doing is doing quite a lot of palm muting, yeah? So if you look at the tab then, what we're going to do first of all, index finger, fret number 4, and the first string, we're going to pick that here once, take your finger off, then pick open on string 1, 2, and then 1 and 2 again, okay? And like I said, it's palm muted. I don't think the entire thing, well, I think on the record it's all palm muted. I think when they play it live, it's like a bit of a mixture, so it's kind of taking your hand on and off, yeah? And you know, once you play, you'll get this kind of sound. Okay, once you've played that, down to fret number 2, do the same. Back up to 4, then fret number 5, all together. Okay, so like I said, I've done a mixture of palm muting and not palm muting. That's the first time. The second time, the first 3 parts are the same, yeah? If you look at the very, very last few notes, when you come back to frets number 5, that's going to be a bit different, yeah? It's going to be fret number 5, string 1, so you're picking that, then take your finger off. It's going to be open on string number 1, open on string number 2, back to the open on string number 1, and then we're going to put our index finger on fret number 2, string 1, and play it so it's not palm muted, yeah? So like this. Yeah? Okay, so if I play that section through for you, it'll sound like this. Okay, so that's the second part, and finally it's going to be a little bit different again at the end, and it starts off the same. Okay, and to finish, we're going to go back down to fret number 2 then, so not fret number 5 this time. First finger, your index finger on fret number 2, pick that, take it off, then it's open on string number 1, open on string number 2, open on string number 1. Okay,